Welcome back to our mini-series on The Lion Song. Today we'll be playing the final episode, Closure. Wiener Neustadt train station. Oh, am I controlling this guy? Wiener Neustadt. I haven't been here long, and I'm leaving again already. Given that the train has stopped just for me, the dispatcher seems awfully calm that I'm not boarding. Oh, same thing, okay. Mountains. The Schneeberg. Father owns a large hut up there. You better not be that one jerk. I could board the train. That seems to be all I can really do right now. Abandoned platform? Not a soul around to say goodbye. Alright, just board the train already. It's time. What was my compartment again? It should say on your ticket or whatnot. Where's my blasted ticket? What compartment did it say? Was it a 9? Really? Check your pockets, man. I must be in the wrong car. Passenger! He seems quite engrossed in that book. I'm not in the mood for a conversation anyway. I just want to find the right compartment. Well, then look for your ticket. Clicking on you should have you, look for your ticket. I'm not just gonna have you barge into a compartment. To the next wagon. Oh, wait a minute. My ticket at last. And that's a 6, not a 9. This is the right compartment. My compartment is right here, number 6. Alright, but I'm still telling you to go to the next wagon. Fine. Go to compartment 5 then. Just because I'm feeling contrary. Empty. Oh, there you go. Huh. Definitely not my compartment. Are you expecting company? Find that compartment door here. Is this seat taken? How far are you going? All the way to the end of the line. Aren't we all? The Lion Song, Episode 4, Closure. What? Oof, ouch. Oh, some stuff fell on the floor. Let's see. Venus and furs, elements have changed, the metamorphosis. Let's see, there's a student over here. There's a farm boy there. There's a gentleman there. There's a window. For a moment I thought it said widow. There's a window over there. I can't click on me. What's on the window? I guess this is how the adventure begins. Excuse me. Let's see, traveling few far. Is there any news? Or never mind. Well, he's reading a newspaper, so is there any news? No, front page. Only local news. Anything about Vienna? Let's see. Caban to report success concert at the Musikverein. Markert's new exhibition, great success. Famous professor refocuses research. Okay. So, the previous episodes, got it. There's an article about an exhibition opening. Okay. Franz Markert, the portrait artist. Portrait artist, you call him? How about the genius? The shooting star? His art has so much truth to it. Let's see, a former professor at the mathematics faculty at the University of Vienna. Zoller, the mathematician? Yes, that's what it says. A concert at the Musikverein. Arthur Caban. An Arthur Caban musical production. Yes. Do you know him? I met him once. He came to our village. Alright, let's put away this newspaper. Oh, gentleman is no longer looking at his newspaper. Farm boy, let's see what he has to say. Excuse me. Yes. Let's see, what brings you on this train today? Do you play the harmonica or only polish it? What? Or never mind. I haven't seen him polishing a harmonica, that's just weird. I mean, he's probably not playing it out of respect for his fellow passengers right now. Actually, the fact that I can just make you engage with people like this is kind of douchey. I mean, come on, man. People just trying to travel. Let them travel. Let's be a jerk. What brings you on this train today? Me? My family. I'll be sending them money. That's very noble of you. I'll finally be able to help support them. Alright, and then this student, apparently. I best not disturb him until he's done checking his belongings. Oh, is he checking his belongings? Alright. Elements of change. I think this book fell out of your luggage. Oh, thanks. The metamorph... Oh, wait. Venus and Furs. Sorry. Yours? Thank you. I believe this is yours. Thank you. Oh, there's a thing on the floor here now. Photograph. A photograph of a few students. You must have dropped it. Your photograph? Oh, yes. Thank you. Excuse me. Yes? Let's see, what brings you on the train today? Who are the people on that photo? What brings you on this train today? Same as you, I bet. Excuse me again. Who are the people on that photo? That photo. Who are the people next to you? That's Professor Rekniczek. I thought I recognized her. And her class. Her? The first woman lecturer in mathematics at the university. That's me in the front there. She was one of the best lecturers I had at the university. I remember her duel with Zoller. I wouldn't have been so lenient with him. They worked together afterwards? Yes, for a while. But his sister died of tuberculosis soon after the duel. He became a prominent supporter of tuberculosis research. I had no idea. Professor Rekniczek was funny too. She always managed to make us understand highly complex concepts. And she told great jokes too. About a year ago. That way the change can be maintained. Forming a new state over time. Knock, 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 knock. 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 Why are they knocking? Theodore, did you understand what we just heard? You didn't pay any attention again, did you? No, I did. But it was far easier to follow Professor Nenner's lessons. Oh, don't pretend. Professor Rekniczek is an exceptional teacher, even as a substitute. Sigh. Look here, it's easy. Notes, joke, scribbles, explain lesson. Notes, it's all about change. Yes, I kind of got that. Joke. Remember her joke at the start of the lesson? Which one? What do you get when you cross a mosquito with a mountain climber? Nothing. You can't cross a vector and a scalar. Ha ha ha. But how is that supposed to help me understand? Don't know. I just like the joke. Scribbles. I have no clue what I was trying to write down here. Looks like something about monkeys. And is that a drawing of a cake with the symbol of pi on it? Of course it is. Really? It's not pi with a symbol of pi? Alright, now let's explain the lesson. Look here. And then you just do this. I didn't pay attention to her lesson. But even I know that this cannot be correct. What? Oh, wait. No, that's wrong. Actually, it was... over, under, pull it tight. What? What? Oh, wait. No, that's wrong. Well, yeah, I did the same thing. Because I don't seem to be able to do anything else. Actually, it was... Nope, not letting me do anything else. Do you understand now? Are you sure you understood her? What? Oh, wait. No, that's wrong. Actually, it was... I have to get it to a very, very specific part on this part of the screen to get it to be different. There we go. The destination of the secondary change is the inverse function of change. What? Imagine a dog that really needs to pee. No. What? Just listen for a second, would you? If the dog pees, the liquid will be gone. That's genius. Oh, for crying out loud. I wasn't finished, you blockhead. Oh, right. Go on. So Rekniczek's theory basically asks the question, can the amount of liquid change but stay the same? And the question is answered by the secondary change. If the dog drinks water while peeing, the amount of liquid would stay the same, hence forming a new state over time, a Rekniczek state. I think your explanation is all wet. I give you higher mathematics, you give me puns. Why are you being stupid about it? Oh. Well, I'm just here for the jokes. And that is what separates us from other sciences. We are looking beyond how something appears. We look for a deeper truth about the world, in everything it is and everything it could be. That reminds me of a joke. A theologian, a physicist, and a mathematician watch 3 people go into an empty room. After a while, 5 people exit the room. The theologian exclaims, "It's a miracle." The physicist scoffs. Clearly, there's been a measuring error. Finally, the mathematician proclaims, If another two go in, no one would be in the room. Because now there's negative people in the room? Okay, ha ha ha. Okay. See, I confess I don't understand. I don't think you're surrounded by mathematicians here. I guess your jokes don't travel well. I don't think you're surrounded by mathematicians here. Maybe not. But she did change a lot at the university. I remember when my cousin wanted to study physics. Many months ago. May I help you, sir? I'm here to speak to a member of the Radius. Are you indeed? They are a private gathering and are not to be disturbed, especially by a student. Hi. Then I would like to use the lavatory. Is that all right with you? Surely not. I will not be fooled again. Ugh. It's very important that I see the Radius. Young man, you are not getting in that room unless you pass a test. I've had some bad experiences in the past. Very well, what is your test? Tell me the name of 3 members of the Radius. Professor Shell. Incorrect. There is no Professor Shell in the Radius. Of course there is. That's who I want to see. There is no one by that name in the Radius. Good day. Wait. Oh. I meant, of course, Professor Rekniczek. How you could forget Miss Emma, I don't know. She is the heart and soul of the Radius. Lovely woman. Professor Byrne. Correct. Oh, and then there was Rausch, wasn't there? And Professor Rausch. Correct. Well, may I enter now? No. What? Why not? I passed your test. Well, perhaps. But no, you called Fraulein Emma by the wrong name. So you mustn't know her very well. Which means I will not let you enter the Radius. Please leave now. Ugh. What's wrong? Can't you find the door? Fine, I won't bother the Radius. But I am hungry and thirsty. I would like a seat. You would not send away a paying customer, would you? Sigh. Of course not. Thomas. Could you show the gentleman to a table? And do keep an eye on him. Certainly. Follow me, mein Herr. Here we go. Take a seat, I'll be right back. Ha. I don't think so. Now I just need to get past him and into the Radius. No, you should take a seat. The waiter showed me to this table, but I have no interest in sitting. I need to get into the Radius somehow. Stop being a dick. Cakes. I could order one. Maybe that would distract the waiter. Maybe. Let's see, there's the kitchen door. You should go in the kitchen then. That's the kitchen. I really don't want to know what it looks like in there. There's the toilet door. I don't need to go to the toilets right now. Okay. I should avoid drinking too much coffee though. Hold it right there. You are not allowed in there. Damn it. You know, Radius, maybe it's time you stop having your secret little club in the middle of a popular cafe. An old man. Unmoving. Maybe he's dead. Familiar-looking man. Oh. That's Victor Adler, leader of the Social Democratic Party. If I weren't in a hurry to meet Professor Rekniczek, I would go and introduce myself. Ooh, debating men. They are debating. Or arguing. Not sure. Oh. I've seen the man on the left before. He was part of a rally in front of the university the other day. And a beautiful lady. What a beautiful woman, but quite the dull-looking companion at her side. He must have a lot of money. Stop assuming that about dudes with, pretty women. Alright? It's not always true. You should exit. I won't leave here until I've spoken to Professor Rekniczek. She's a professor, right? Surely she has office hours at the university. Maybe that would be the more appropriate place to try to find her. Please, just sit down. Or leave. You should sit down already, dude. The waiter showed me to this table, but I have no interest in sitting. Oh my god. This is so frustrating. Man. What's that? Various posters. Posters. Lots of beautiful women. Cakes. I could order one. Maybe that would distract the waiter. Yeah, that's why I told you to click on it again. You're just gonna say the same thing? Why don't you order one so it'll distract the waiter like you were saying? Go into the radius. Hold it right there. You are not allowed in there. Damn it. Waiter. Excuse me. Yes? Oh, I have to talk to him to order a cake. Alright. Why can I not enter the radius? I'd like to order a drink. I'd like to order a cake. Oh, never mind. I'd like to order a cake. Certainly. What would you like? A piece of pasta-torta, please. Right away. Alright, while he's doing that, I will barge into the radius. The radius. Finally. The trick. Man, you look at the way he carries himself. He looks so pompous, man. His nose up in the air like that. And who do we have here? Oh. I do believe that is one of my students. Theodore, isn't it? That's right, Professor Rekniczek. Well, come on in. What can we do for you? Excuse me. Professor Rauch? Is that you? Yes. Oh, but you're not smoking. Have you given it up? No. I have a cold. I can't seem to shake. Oh, that sucks. Cough. Ah. I hope you get well soon. Let's talk to Professor Rekniczek. Theodore, it is good to see you. I apologize for bursting in on you like this. What can I help you with? Let's see, where's Professor Nenner? I have a favor to ask of you. Goodbye. I have a favor to ask of you. Oh? I have a cousin who wants to study physics at the university. Bravo, but why come to me? Maria is a girl. A woman. Almost a woman. Ah. Then I understand all too well. Is she bright? Like the sun at midday. She wants to follow in the path of Marie Curie. Bright and ambitious, then. Please tell her to come talk to me. I promise I will do whatever I can to see that she is allowed to enroll. Thank you, Professor. But maybe, come see her during an appropriate time and place. Where is Professor Nenner? I don't know. He's been missing for a while now. Yes? Sorry. Goodbye. Thank you. Professor Zoller. Good day to you, Professor Zoller. Good day to you, too. I wanted to speak with Professor Rekniczak. Do I look like Professor Rekniczak? Please conclude your business with her and leave. There's a photograph up there. A photograph of members of the Radius. An image of Professor Rekniczak is attached to it. I should get going, because, I already rudely barged in here. So there we go. The table is full of tableware. Good. And an empty bottle of wine. Professor Rekniczak's vote was all it took. The faculty would grumble and wave their arms as usual, but in the end the professor almost always prevailed. Maria was allowed to enroll. She was an actual professor? Not officially, no, but that's what the students called her, and even some of the faculty members. A remarkable woman. I remember when she was leaving the university to write this book. Several months ago. Professor, why must you go to Manchester? Because my students all need so much attention. Where would I find the time to write my book? Well, I for one don't want to accept this change. I'll miss you. I'll miss you all too. We need something to remember you by. I would have thought the mark I gave on your last exam would be enough, Richard. Ha 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 ha. Something to remember her by. Oh, there's a photographer. There's a blackboard. Guards. Oh, that stall seems to be closed now. Photographer. Oh, a photographer. We should take a picture. However, that man is currently talking to the photographer. Well, you should present your idea to your friends here, and then once you're in agreement, you can wait your turn. Man. Pardon me. Excuse me. He doesn't seem to hear me. Young boy. Hello, boy. Good morning. Could you and your father move? Or never mind. Man, I'm a dick. Could you and your father move? He's busy. I can see that, but I really need to talk to that gentleman. That's a photographer. Yes. You will have to wait, just like me. Wait and wait and wait, and I get it. Wait patiently. A couple of minutes later. Papa. Sigh. They're still here. That man is currently talking to the photographer. Gertrude. Maybe we could have some sort of keepsake. Richard. You are such an inspiration to me, Professor. Lucas. You were a wonderful teacher. Lucas, set off some of your snap bangs in her honor. I'd set off a stampede. Pardon me. Hello. Let's talk to the guards. I'm glad the market is becoming safer. There were a lot of shady people here according to the papers. Looks like they also closed up a couple of stalls. Let's talk to the young boy again. Hello, boy. Good morning. Can you help me? I'm bored. If you get me something to play with, maybe I'll help you. I don't suppose you like vegetables? No, you can just wait, you know. That's apparently what good boys do. I think Lucas has something that might entertain that boy. Let's try waiting patiently again. More minutes pass. Papa, I'm bored. I'm still here. Lucas. Yes. Could I have some of those snap bangs? I don't want to cause a riot. There are always police patrolling. Don't worry, it'll be fine. What do you want them for? It's complicated, but I don't need many. Maybe just 5? Alright, but I don't have a lot more after that. Thank you. Be careful with them, alright? Of course. Hello, boy. Good morning. Here, I have something for you. What are they? If you throw them at the ground, they go... boosh. Ooh, gimme. But you should only throw one at a time. Where did you get that? That's enough. Let's go. Well, did not go as I hoped, but at least no riot. And now I can talk to the photographer. Excuse me? Yes? Could you take a group picture of me and my friends over there? Of course. Just gather everyone together in front of the camera. Take group picture. Professor, a photographer. How about a picture? Perfect. A secondary change to maintain the state we're in right now. I wonder if everything will change now. Ooh, the train's still going. 321 km to go. Right, so that was Theodore's story there. Let's talk to Farm Boy. Excuse me, yes? Do you play the harmonica or only polish it? Sounds really rude, but whatever. Say, do you play the harmonica or only polish it? And now he's playing it. Excuse me? Yes. Do you know any other songs? I know one. I could try. I know that piece. The Lion's Song. Wilma Dorothy composed it. I know it as well. You couldn't walk across the university without hearing someone rehearsing it in the music school, or humming it on the way to class. She's my sister. Oh right, and Mozart is my uncle. I can usually tell when someone is lying to me. I think our friend here speaks the truth. Nonsense. Look at his clothes. A farmer's idea of dressing well. Oh? Excuse me, yes. Tell us about your sister. Wilma didn't always live in Vienna. She grew up on a farm with Mama, Papa, and me. But one night that all changed. Tell us. few years ago. Well played, big sister. We have to hurry, Otto. Papa told us to be home before 10. I'll collect the money. Old man. The young one plays well. Wilma is self-taught, and she writes many of her own songs. What's that, you say? She's elf-taught? Yep, she was taught by elves in Rivendell. Do you think I'm daft? I suppose elves made her violin. She taught herself to play, and Papa bought her violin in milk. Oh. Well, here then. Thank you. I'm glad you liked what you heard. Tough-looking man. Send your sister over, boy. I have something I'd like to discuss with her. Wilma just plays. I collect the money. If you enjoyed the songs, you could spare a few kronen. Or could you spare a few kronen? I guess I misunderstood you. Well, if you enjoyed the songs, could you spare a few kronen? That isn't all I want to enjoy. She plays the violin for money, that's all. Now pay up or shut up. Watch your mouth, Twig, or I'll snap you in two. You just try it, huh? Let's see, Sir Big Mouth or Oak Tree. No, I can be polite while I'm threatening him. Sir. Sir, my songs are meant to soothe, not sour. I'm sure Otto and my papa, and my 3 uncles, would not take kindly to anyone who spoiled the mood. She's right. There are a fearful lot. A fearful lot of Dorfools. Okay. Don't you want our money? Oh yes, or no, I don't want your dirty money. Oh yes, here. Money for the music. Thank you. Please give my regards to your wife. Dude, she looks like she's like 12. I could have beaten him. Someday I'll show you how strong I am. Drinking men. I could have handled these good-for-nothing donkeys. Okay. Stranger. I don't recognize him. And he looks like he should have at least some coin on him. This is Professor Cabin. He has an offer for Wilma. And what do you want with my sister? Young man, I assure you my intentions are honorable. Oh? I am Arthur Cabin. Here is my card. As you see, I'm a professor of musical theory from Vienna. It was only by chance that Professor Cabin stopped at the inn on his way to Salzburg. He was very impressed with Wilma's songs, and told us he would try and arrange a scholarship for her at the institute where he taught. It was a dream come true for her, one our parents could not have paid for. See, her compositions were that good even then. Her playing in the inn was helping your family. She must have been thrilled at the opportunity. Her compositions were that good even then? Yes. Professor Cabin said her ear was very mature for her age. I used to tease her after that about her old ear. What was it like growing up with a prodigy like Wilma? Ha ha ha. A prodigy? Wilma? She was years older than Mozart. Most girls her age were already married. Okay then. What was it like growing up with your big sister? Well, of course, big sisters are given to younger brothers to tease. She could hear music even when none was played. I guess it came from inside her. She'd close her eyes and listen, lost to the world. And naturally you were respectful of that. Well, no. It was the perfect time to steal her violin and hide it. Dick. Several years ago. I'll show them that I can play too. Alright. It's right there. I just need to wait for the right moment. Home! I was supposed to help Papa with the oxen. He won't notice I'm missing if I'm fast enough. You should just go home. Stop. Don't try to steal your... Oh, there's a stone. Back here, Wilma should not be able to see me. Humming. Hee hee hee. Violin. I need to get closer. I need to get closer. Careful now. I know you're there, Otto. Go away. You're not getting my violin today. I need to be more careful. Wilma won't notice me if I move while she's humming or playing. Back here, Wilma should not be able to see me. Hee hee hee. Come on, start humming again. Otto! Why are you guys laughing at that? That was a dude being a dick, not something funny. I'm telling you, it wasn't easy. It took skill and daring to steal that violin. Where did you hide it? Oh, someplace out of the way, but safe. I didn't want anything to happen to it. Again. Did you take up the harmonica because of your sister? I guess I did in a way. My papa gave it to me. I'm not very good at it. At least not as good as Wilma. There was always music in her. I sense another story. Ha ha ha. You ask a lot of questions. I'm a journalist. Well, at least I was. There isn't much more to tell. It was after Wilma got her violin. We don't have much, so naturally, I was jealous. And now oh, there's lyrics I didn't notice. And the spring song is... Hold on. Many years ago. Both of you. Play it again. Ha 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 ha. Wilma, what is it? Did we miss a note? No, you played it as written. We sang it as written. Here we go again. Then what is wrong? Can't you hear it, Papa? This passage here. And now clouds float. Clouds! The notes are so boring. But we always sing it like that. I want to sing it the same way. But it's boring. Now hold on, both of you. Papa, you need to play better notes. Can't you hear how exciting it could be? Grrr. Show me. Me? Let's see, don't let her play, or you play, Papa. You play, Papa. Not Wilma. Let your sister try, Otto. Fine. It's alright, show us. Like this. That's very good. The notes don't have to be so well matched. Each can have its own life. Aha! Go on, keep playing. Wait. Then we should change what we sing, too. Oh? What do you have in mind? I can come up with something, too. Let's see. My sister is dumb. Otto! You will not sing that. The clouds are gone. And Papa is strong. And we're sitting and singing. And flowers have sprung. Alright. You can sing that if you want to. Now, Wilma, play. There. Can you play it like this? No. You're right. The violin is yours, Wilma. Keep it. Play it. Make your music. Sigh. He trembled. Looked down at the violin in her hands. Her eyes were shining. That was the beginning. I wonder when I'll hear another concert. There will always be music, my friend. Even here. Oh, train. 104 km left. Oh, look at that majestic train. Excuse me. Yeah. There were 3 people mentioned in the paper, and 2 of the people here knew 2 of them, so of course this 3rd person has got to know the other. So Franz Markert, you know him? Yes, I know him, and his work. Quite well, as a matter of fact. Although we've never met. Oh, you don't know him then. A few months ago. Humming. This copy is coming along nicely. Greta is showing my latest portrait this evening at the salon. I'm very proud of you. Turn the painting before they see it. Hide, Markert may have seen you before. Carry on as if they aren't even coming your way. Carry on as if they aren't even coming your way. A tough subject, as you'll see. I'm sure you can capture him or her admirably. Markert himself and another exhibition. More work for you, Paul, old fella. Thanks for inviting me, Markert. Hold it right there. Oy vey. He's right behind me. I need somewhere to hide. You won't escape this time. Uh-oh. Stop, Weber. Oh, there I am. Sir. You dropped your painting. How can this be? Hold it right there. You keep it. What is it? It's one of mine. Okay, I'm over here. This is a misunderstanding. I got you now. Halt! You cannot escape. You're coming with me. Oh my. I encountered the Markerts often, but I was beneath their interests. I was invisible to them, probably because I'm not a very outgoing person. I decided that I should change. So you are a street artist? You copy famous paintings for the tourists? Something like that. Markert's early works weren't as sophisticated as his later portraits. It feels as if he were an overnight sensation. I'd like to think the people around him, his patron Greta Lonexak, and even I in my own small way, helped him evolve so quickly. But you mentioned Markert took no notice of you. We were never formally introduced, but I made my presence felt. A few weeks ago. I wonder, is this the right place? Let's see, over there, Gustav Klimt. Is that Wilma Dorfl? Can that be Lonexak, the critic? Oh, there's Markert. That's Franz Ferdinand there. This is a few weeks ago. And we're after the war. I'm pretty sure we're after the war. Aren't we between 1 and 2? So, I guess that's gotta be a different Franz Ferdinand. That's Franz Ferdinand there. No. That can't be. He isn't too fond of new art. It's probably just some snob then. Is that Wilma Dorfl? Certainly not. The young lady accompanying Professor Cabin is a new protege. Can that be Lonexak the critic? Of course, that is Fraulein Lonexak. Everyone knows her. You oaf? What did you call me? Who's that person, a failed artist, or a beggar? Maybe both. Over there, Gustav Klimt. Hehehe. Oh, there's Markert. Yes, this is definitely the place. Such a distinguished audience. Ugh. Dressed like this, I'll stand out like a donkey among racehorses. I need a disguise. Clothes make the man. Let me guess, you're gonna steal some stuff from the coat rack there. I don't think anyone would mind me borrowing that jacket. Wearing additional coats won't help me to fit in. I was trying to grab one of the hats, but whatever. Waiter. Oh dear. And who might you be? Let's see, a collector, a painter, a banker, a forger. Let's be honest. I'm a forger. What do you mean? I forge famous paintings for a living. That is interesting. Just so that you know, they'll kick you out if you keep wandering about in these clothes. Let's go try to talk to people. Who is that? He certainly does not belong in here. True. Him again? Ugh, riffraff. My jacket needs a finishing touch. A tie, maybe. Napkins. One of these might serve as a stylish scarf. There. Almost couture. No socializing without beverage, they say. I've never heard that, but sure. Well, I can't actually grab one of the beverages, so... Oh, riffraff. I should also get a glass of wine. Excuse me. I seem to have misplaced my glass. Here you go, mein Herr. Cheers. Now can I go talk to Clint? Yes, apparently. My dear Gustav. Yes? A pleasure to make your acquaintance. And yours, Herr Weber. Paul Weber. Ah, yes. How do you know Franz Markert? Well, I discovered him. Were you not here when I introduced him? I'm afraid my aunt was terribly sick that day. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you know who Markert's latest subject is? He wouldn't tell me. But we shall see in a few moments, won't we? Please excuse me. Let's see. Fraulein Lonigsack, watch unveiling. Fraulein Lonigsack, good evening. Madame? Good evening. Do I know you from somewhere? You don't remember me? I'm terribly sorry. But I can't recall your face. I'm sorry. I can't seem to remember where we've met either. Well, if you do, please enlighten me. I need to find out more about Fraulein Lonigsack. No, you don't. You should watch the unveiling. It doesn't look like the unveiling will start anytime soon. Alrighty then. Is there anyone else I can talk to right now? Well, I can click on Lonigsack again. You again. Did you remember where we met? I'm sorry. I can't seem to remember where we met either. Well, if you do, please enlighten me. I need to find out more about Fraulein Lonigsack. Klimt. Gustav, yes. Please excuse me. Oh. Well, I would love to find out more about her, but, I don't seem to be able to. Maybe I can talk to the waiter again? Waiter. Waiter. Sigh. More wine, mein Herr? Yes, please. Thank you. You wouldn't happen to know something about the guests here? What would you like to know? Can you tell me something interesting about Markert? Do you often work at events like these? What is Fraulein Lonigsack like? She is a genius if I ever saw one. Painting is easy. What? But distinguishing art from the mundane. I'm not sure I quite agree. And real from fake. That is hard. Well, if you put it that way. Some imitations are indeed quite good. What, you have missed my point entirely. Never mind. Do you often work at events like these? Yes, when I'm not serving at the cafe, I try to focus on events of cultural significance. How can you tell what's culturally significant? Oh, you must be joking. Sigh. Just look at the people that are gathered here. The creme de la creme of Vienna. The last time I saw them all in one place was when I waited tables at Herr Klimt's birthday. Ah, interesting. It is, isn't it? Well, thank you. Klimt's birthday. Fräulein Lonixach must have been there as well. You again. Did you remember where we met? We met at Gustav's birthday party. Oh, there were so many there. You must excuse my hazy memory. It's no trouble. What did you want to speak to me about? What about? Let's see, what you've been doing lately. Markert's latest subject. Who Markert will paint next. Nothing in particular. Markert's latest subject. Just between the two of us, do you know who his latest subject is? You will see soon enough, will you not? Nevertheless, from what I hear, he or she was a challenging subject. I can tell you that it's someone he was quite familiar with. Oh, most interesting. Was there anything else? What have you been doing lately? Oh, a rather personal question, wouldn't you say? I'm sorry, it's just that I so look forward to your critiques. Aha! Well, was there anything else? Tell me about who Markert will paint next. Who knows? He is a driven person, there can be no doubt about that. It's hard to predict what will next pique his interest. So I've noticed. I'll leave you be. Excuse me. Can I watch the unveiling now? I think they're about to start. Keep painting, Markert. We can make a fortune together. You are an art dealer? I sell paintings, yes. Yes, I have galleries. Me? No, just an admirer. I sell paintings, yes. Sell paintings, yes. Here's my card. I'm always pleased to welcome new patrons. Yes, and I've sold a couple of yours already, Herr Klimt. Since none of us know what tomorrow may bring, I may as well confirm what you already suspect. I am a forger. You copy an artist's work, then sell it as an original? Only fine art, understand. There is so much dreck on display these days. I copy only the best. You've copied more than one Markert, I take it? How could I not? Markert was a dream come true. I copied several of his earliest works, then sold them to rich tourists who knew no better. But you saw the error of your ways, but tourists are in short supply these days. You've decided to concentrate on your own inspirations. Inspiration? Shall I list for you the artists whose work was only discovered after they were dead? I'd rather not wait for my rewards. My mistake. What were you going to say? He outgrew both himself and, unfortunately, me. Ladies and gentlemen, please gather round. It is time for the unveiling of Franz's latest work. Who will it be? Any ideas? His subjects are from all classes, all walks of life. It's impossible to know. I hope it's a man. It's said he has affairs with all of his female models. What you mean is, you hope he paints you. Well, of course, I would be honored. Is that layout? I knew at once there was no way I could copy that. Have you seen his most recent paintings? Yes. His work has turned darker of late. as if the light were going out of the world. The train's going still. 22 km left. Nice. Gentlemen, you have done the impossible. You have taken my mind from our destination. I thank you. Not so fast. You were a journalist. You must have a story to tell. Alas, it is a short one. I wanted to write, but my family was against it. A baron's son must naturally be in the military, so I couldn't continue writing. I wish I had a story like one of yours. All four of us are certainly headed for a story of some kind. Although yours will be somewhat different, I think. How do you mean? We three are enlisted men. 5th Army here. The same. 5th Army, yes. Headed for the camp west of the Drina River? But you are an officer. 6th Army, yes. It's that obvious? Not only that, but you boarded the train at Wiener Neustadt. The military academy is there. I'm ill prepared to be a soldier of any kind. 6 months training. To be a leader of men? I suppose it goes without saying, but I'd rather write. Write the stories we've told you. They are a record of a life we may never see again. Write what you see in the coming weeks, months. Someone must write it down so that there will never be another war like it. I think it will be over soon, don't you? No, I don't, but I agree. Write the stories we told you if you feel they have value. But write too of the men you lead. Their stories matter even more. Otto, you are going to war to support your family. Paul, why are you on this train? Theodore, why did you enlist? Otto, you are going to war to support your family? It's why Wilma left home. Now it's my turn to help. But I have no talents to speak of. It doesn't take much talent to point a rifle and pull the trigger. More than you might think, young man. I'll tell you this. I'm no coward. I'll be at the front of the charge. Ah, that does not take talent. Or think about what you just said. Or I believe you. I believe you. Yes, your sister had talent, but she did not just waltz on top of the stage. It took time and effort to become who she is now, but in the end she fled home all the same. All opportunities squandered. I gave my word. I'll fight until my last breath if I must. Playing the hero. What's wrong with that? See, I can see you're working yourself up. You think you're ready for battle? Your blood is like fire in your veins. Your blood is like fire in your veins. Yes, it feels like that. Is that wrong? It's not, but you must prepare for what's coming. How did your sister prepare for writing her song? She wrote to me once about a friend that she called. He was there for her when she was all alone. But who do I have? See, your family is depending on you, your comrades in arms must trust you. You stand between everybody back home and chaos. You stand between everybody back home and chaos. You must protect Wilma's song. That song will remind you of home, of family, of friends, loved ones. I won't let them down. You will, if you rush heedlessly into enemy fire. You cannot be thoughtless. To be thoughtless is to be blind. Blind, I don't understand. Find the calm deep inside you. You must stay alert, stay aware. Adrenaline will drive you, but never ever let it blind you. You've been in this situation before. Your story. The men at the end where your sister played. Your family needed the money, and you swallowed your anger and took it. I never should have taken that money. Staying calm. You make it sound so easy. It's not. It's the most difficult thing there is. Wilma's choices seem to have great influence on your life. Even watching from the sidelines, I was changed. Will you think about what I've said? Yes, I will. Paul, why are you on this train? I'm not interested in hearing your platitudes. You helped me, let me help you. You can't. Why? Tell me why you enlisted. I didn't, Lieutenant. I was drafted. Theodore, why did you enlist? Because war is madness. Ha ha ha. Oh, that makes so much sense. How do wars start? Greed for wealth or land? Fear of those who are not like us and therefore must mean us harm? Revenge for a zealot's bullet? And do you think you can stop all that? Probably not. Not by myself anyway, but I thought I could at least try. I know that sounds foolish. See, do you have something in mind? You want to stop war by going to war? Do you mean you have political ambitions? Yeah, let's go with that one. Yes. Who makes the decisions to make war? Politicians, not soldiers. If more politicians spent time facing an enemy bayonet to bayonet, maybe they would try harder to find another solution. A solution. Like you did with that photo when your professor was leaving. Instead of lamenting, you took change into your own hands. Precisely. You sound very passionate about this. And naive, I suppose. But your sincerity is obvious. Your professor taught you well. I wouldn't call her disguising herself sincere. I understand why she did it, though, of course. Do you? How do you mean? There might be more truth in that disguise than you can see. I've given a lot of thought. I want to inspire the people. But I don't know if I can do it. Let's see. You have courage, I see it in you. I couldn't stand up to my father. You have courage, I see it in you. You see more in me than I do. Naturally. Just like Reknikzek. How so? Wouldn't you call it brave that your professor took over and enters classes? Yes, of course. Extraordinarily so. But how am I brave? Let's see, you're putting your life on the line for your beliefs, you have a passion people will respond to, you care, others will see that and listen. Well, the last two don't display how he's brave, so yeah, you're putting your life on the line for your belief. And what if people listened? How do I know that what I'm proclaiming is what's right? You're a scientist, are you not? What of it? You can't know you're right, but when there's new data, you adapt your theory. Reknikzek did in the duel with Zoller, remember? She could have destroyed his career. But something changed in that lecture hall. They acknowledged his efforts and respected him. Yes, together they accomplished so much more. I wish I could be as sure as you are. You studied mathematics, you understand odds. Of course, I would bet on you. I'm sure your professor would too. It does sound like something she would do. Based on all you've told us, it seems the changes she brought were not just for her, but for everyone. What do you mean by that? She did not just focus on her own theories. She changed something in others around her through her teaching. And I can too. We're almost there. Then I must change. My men must see me in uniform. We're coming to the station. Where's Paul? He left just after you did. I don't think he'll be joining us at the front. He won't if he gets shot deserting. He must still be on the train, though. I will go and look for him. Soldiers, compartment door. I accidentally read that as competent door for a moment. Let's go check this other compartment. It was empty earlier. Paul! You're leaving us? Are you going to try and stop me? See, your story was amusing, running from the police. You don't think much of yourself, do you? You never told us if you painted your own picture. You don't think much of yourself, do you? My turn to get psychoanalyzed, Dr. Freud? It doesn't take a Freud to know you. I'll die out there. Maybe. Maybe we all will. But if you run now, and you're caught, no maybes. You will die. The police caught you before. This time I won't run. I will hide. What makes you think you know me, son of a baron? We're all questioning ourselves, aren't we? But think about it. Copy Markert one last time. He didn't shy away from challenge. But even he didn't dare paint his greatest critic. The train is slowing. Will you sound the alarm? No, it's your decision. You are right. You will make a good leader. I'll do my best. Please leave me now. I have a decision to make. Gentlemen, we go to different battles, but I would be proud to have you in my command. I will do everything in my power not to fail my men. If I fail them, I would be failing you. My name is Albert Vogel. Everyone calls me Bert. Shake hands with Wilma's brother, shake hands with Wilma's brother, Otto Dorf. Shake hands with Emma's student, Theodor Lechner. I was totally wrong. I could have sworn this was after the war. In 1914, shortly after the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, men were drafted. It was the beginning of the First World War. Otto went to war to defend his family and his country. But he got to see his parents again, and Wilma. Shortly after his arrival at the camp west of the Drina, Paul shot himself in the foot. He eventually returned to Vienna and Freda. The 4 years of war, something inside of Theodor changed. Pursuing a career in politics, he swore to prevent another war at all costs. For a short amount of time, Wilma's music was a huge success. She was the darling of all Vienna. But one day, Wilma returned to her hometown, where she never stopped writing music. She took up teaching it. One late autumn afternoon, a woman stepped into Leos Bodani's inn. She sat down silently. When asked what she'd like to have, She smiled and answered, "A plate of your world-famous dumplings, Laos." The music that brightened the early years of the 20th century fell silent after the outbreak of the war. Franz Markert must have done something to change his grandfather's mind. He began climbing again soon after his grandson's success. Franz became a central member of a new art movement in Vienna. His unique view of the world inspired many across all disciplines. Franz was drafted 1 year after the war broke out. In the brief quiet before dawn, he drew the layers of his comrades. In 1918, Gustav Klimt died, marking the end of an era. Emma Reckniczek moved to the United Kingdom, accepting an offer to become a lecturer for mathematics at the University of Yorkshire. Throughout the 20th century, many scientific discoveries were credited to Emma's proof of the Reckniczek state. Emma kept writing to Nicole for the rest of her life. Nicole found she didn't hate quite as many things as she used to. During the war, the University of Vienna was transformed into a military hospital, but lessons continued to be learned wherever students and their teachers could meet. The total number of military and civilian casualties amounted to more than 38 million lives. I could have sworn from some of the things that I saw in the first couple of episodes that this placed all of this post-World War I. I guess I was completely wrong. I was expecting the conclusion to be a little emotional, but not that emotional. Well, I'm glad I got around to playing this. It was interesting. This concludes our mini-series, The Lion's Song. Next week would probably be Ticket to Ride again. After that, I'm not sure. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this, please feel free to leave it a like. If you have any recommendations for short-ish games that I could play, please feel feel free to drop those in the comments. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. This has been The Lion Song, and I am, of course, some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have. Oh, and our decisions here. 53% also took the money. 86% weren't able to escape the police either. 78 also used snap bangs at the market. Wait, how was I supposed to... If I just waited long enough, would we have been able to do that? 22% also encouraged two of the men. 57% of all soldiers mobilized in World War I were casualties. Yes, but how many of them were casualties of the war, and how many of them were casualties of the pandemic? Alright, take care folks, have a great day.